I just want to make a point. They've raised the Xbox prices. I will put the new ones on screen right now, and yeah, it's shit. It really is, but this is what happens with gaming. It's so unpredictable. Let's talk about the Xbox Series S. The Xbox Series S, in my eyes, is still a good console in very specific conditions. Let me talk about it. So, the good thing about the Xbox Series S is it's incredibly small for what it's pulling out. The performance is okay, but for the console that is 5 years old and is smaller than my keyboard, I give it props to Xbox. Whoever designed this console is like, man, you designed a family home toaster. Now, I do have to say, it is cheaper than a Switch 2. I was finding it around £289 first hand on Amazon, and the Switch 2 was going around £365. Now, do I deem it a good console if you are a dedicated gamer and you want to push out 4K gaming? No, you shouldn't buy this console. It doesn't support 4K. There's no, it can support 4K. I was just Googling that, and I just didn't Google enough, clearly. That was my fault. This console is way more of a family console than the Switch 2 is. I might get a little bit of hate for that, but I deem the Xbox Series S as an incredibly great family console because it's incredibly cheap. The game, it can run mostly every game at good performance, and it's incredibly easy to find more controllers. You're not spending a buck. Even getting an off-brand controller would be doing, but it's like 50 quid for a new controller. If you're a family of 4, the Xbox Series S, and you just want like a family console which will stream all your media and stuff, and like YouTube, Netflix, and Crunchyroll and stuff, this console is a great idea. I get behind the becoming a family console. I get behind that, but what it shouldn't be is a hardware gaming console that it is trying to be. This console's ancient. It's around 5 years old now, and it's still getting updates, which is great. It's a great thing, but it's lacking the hardware to keep up in modern titles. I noticed this when I was playing Cyberpunk for this. I bought a 14-day plan of premium, and I tried a bunch of games to do for this video, and the one game that really stuck out on the lack of hardware on this console is Cyberpunk. You have to play this game in performance. You can't play it in quality because it runs at like 20 FPS. It kind of sucks. It really does, but this, in my opinion, this is not what the console's intended purpose is for. In my opinion, the intended purpose of the Xbox Series S is a good family console breaching in to the modern era. Now, let's talk about a little bit thing that I did really enjoy. I could put this anywhere in my desk, like anywhere. I could sit it anywhere and it would just fit there. Because of how small this console is, it's really good putting somewhere and then forgetting about it. That's what made this console so good for me. I shoved this in the corner of my desk and then played it non-stop for all summer. Now you're hearing me saying, this console's great. Let's talk about the bad. The storage on this console is horrendous. It is really, really bad. The storage-wise. It's 512 gigabytes, which in today's society of video games being fucking ginormous, it really, really bugs me because this console just can't keep much games. Such as, if you want Warzone, you can't have Black Ops 6 or all of Black Ops 6. You can have the campaign, or you can have the zombies and multiplayer. You can't have all because this console is so small. I had around 6 games on this. The Division 2 was one of them. I was playing that all day. Cyberpunk, and then for some reason Warzone, and that was it. That's all I could fit in the console. And this just had Warzone. That was it. Just Warzone. This console is small. The storage is small, and it's kind of sad because it holds back this console so much. Now, I know they released a Xbox Series S with 1 terabyte, which great. Too late. You are too fucking late. For anyone who bought this console beforehand, you have a console that can only run 2 games at once, and then that's it. You got to delete a bunch more. I had 2 hard drives. I have 2 hard drives for this console because this console was lacking so much space that I had to have a hard drive just to put backwards compatible games on it. I had around 26 games. 20 of them were on a hard drive because they couldn't be on the Xbox on the SSD because they were too big. Now, you're hearing this and going, man, I don't want this console anymore, it's too small. Now, don't get me wrong, this console's capacity is small. If you're a family of 5 and you only want to play like a racing game together or something, I don't know, Minecraft, this is what the console's designed for. Small games. Small games like Minecraft, small games like other stuff. But as soon as you get to AAA titles, like Red Dead Redemption 2 specifically, this console is just not holding up because of the size of the SSD. Now, I know you could get an expansion slot, but they're like £140, and it's easier just to get a hard drive and put all the backwards compatibility of games and then transfer them over and over again. That's what I done. That's what I had to do. So I had around 4 of those 26 games were for the Xbox Series S. Now, if you don't know, you can't play Series S and X games on hard drives externally because they can't run it for some god knows reason. So when you have to transfer them from the hard drive to the Xbox, which I don't mind doing. I don't mind waiting a couple of minutes to play my video games, but I had to do it every single game I wanted to play. Red Dead Redemption 2 transferred 2 games. GTA transferred 2 games. It's just, it lacks the space it needs in today's world. Well, back in like 2018, when the biggest game was Red Dead Redemption 2, 118 gigabytes, it could live there, but it's stuck in 2018 space era because for some reason the SSD is smaller than Windows has. My final opinion on this console is you should buy it if you only play very specific titles or you're a family of 5. It is a great console if you're a family person and you want to just play with the family. It's a great console to go traveling with. That's what I meant, traveling with. If you want to go on holiday, like to a friend's house or something, and you have a PC, and you have a Series S and a PC, take the Series S. As long as you have games that you can both play together, you'll both be able to play these games. Don't get me wrong, this Xbox can play every game on the Xbox Game Pass library, just sometimes in performance mode, which is fine. I don't mind having a little bit of shittier graphics for 60 FPS, but in today's world, if you're wanting to play all the AAA games like Baldur's Gate, 007, all those games, this console just can't keep up. It really can't. You'll be deleting half your library to get GTA 6 on it. But my final opinion is buy it if you're a family person or you just don't really play much video games or you go traveling a lot. Alright, see ya.